One of the greatest gifts of spiritual practice is that we can use everything in our lives to expand, everything to awaken us, to open our hearts. And I love to come to a place in nature. I love to go sit by a river, swim in the water, sit on the stones, smell the nature, and breathe in and expand naturally, to feel this expansion that's already here, to feel this love and openness that's already here, and to go deeper with it. And there's no reason for me to stay on a superficial level. There's no reason for me to want to be caught up in lower vibrations or thoughts that bring me unhappiness or stress. There's no reason for me to stay there when I can go deeper, when I can breathe into my heart and feel the sweet nectar of life. So whatever it is that works for you, if it's listening to a song that you love, you can listen to that song 100 times. You keep listening to it until you really feel your heart open. If it's eating, a beautiful meal, sharing something, sharing a moment with friends, but feel deeply inside in any of these experiences. Feel deeply and make the effort to open into this moment. Make the effort to expand and to feel love and gratitude. And then we don't have an excuse. We don't have an excuse to be down on ourselves. We don't have an excuse to be holding on to negative emotions. We don't have an excuse to be unhappy. Because life is happening all around us and we're a part of it. And all you have to do is connect in a little bit with that energy and let it take you beyond the mundane thoughts. Let it take you beyond your dissatisfaction, your boredom, your low feelings. Use the breath, use your awareness, use your senses, whatever it takes to get you out of heaviness, whatever it takes to get you out of depression, whatever it takes to get you into this state of love and consciousness, compassion. Typically in yoga and in a lot of meditative practices, we use the breath. We use the breath to connect us with the subtle energy. We use the breath to connect us with a more subtle aspect of our mind, a more subtle aspect of our consciousness in our body. And we sit in this body, which is perfect for practicing, which is perfect for achieving a higher state of consciousness. It's been proven. Look at all the different cultures. Look at how they use plant medicine. Look at how they use drumming. Look at how they use music and ritual to achieve a higher state of consciousness, to go beyond the mundane. So we have this perfect tool, this excellent instrument that allows us to really explore inner space. And so it's great to acknowledge that, to feel gratitude for that, feel gratitude for your teachers, your family, your ancestors. This earth is our ancestor. This earth is our parent. So we acknowledge the miracle of existence, and then we expand into that. We expand into that gratitude, that ecstasy, that bliss of knowing that this is unbelievable and almost impossible circumstance. And yet we're here, and we are experiencing it, and we do have the potential to experience it in a deeper way. And so what does it mean to experience it in a deeper way? Feel inside. Feel love. Feel the energy flowing through you. Feel the energy opening and awakening you. Surrender and relax into this flow. Just the river that's flowing by. There's a river inside. And it's taking you to an ocean of consciousness, patience, kindness. It's opening you up to an entirely new level of being. And it's a new level of being because it's always being made new. The soul is always new, the heart is always new. And the energy that's around us, the energy you can connect with is always new. That's why it's always available. To be caught in any kind of limitation is simply a misunderstanding of the situation. To be caught in any kind of lower emotion is simply an attachment to the negativity. You don't have to get caught in it. You really don't. You can see all these practices, all these things that we do in our lives are meant just for that, to get out of the silliness, to get out of the negativity that naturally does occur in our minds, naturally occurs sometimes in our world. But you don't have to stay there. We can open our hearts, we can love, and feel that wish to share the love that you feel, share the joy, share it with those in your life, and feel how that expands it and opens it and only brings you more peace, only brings you more understanding. So here we are in this beautiful moment, and we have our breath, and we have our heart, and we have an amazing mind, and we have a very functional nervous system, a very functional body that is allowing us to live. It's allowing us to live in a higher way. What are we going to do with all these tools? What are we going to do with this? How much longer are we going to have it? How much longer do we have this opportunity to awaken to an eternal sense of life, to an eternal sense of consciousness,